Here's a picture of my girlfriend, Natasha. Check out this. She's a high-carb, low-fat vegan. This is carbs. If you want a body like this, slim, lean, then go to doingalright.com, get a copy of my ebooks, CTFU and DLBB. This is the physique that you get. Lean, toned, with energy, with no starvation. Look at Natasha's physique. And then we'll cut to the video of the GCN response. Check it out. I'm going to do a video here. We've got the GCN. I'm just here waiting for Natasha to come back. We've got a GCN video just done as a caterpillar here. So look at this caterpillar. It's like a GCN caterpillar. First of all, no hate to GCN. This is comments, criticism video. I've got the full, it's like a 40-minute video coming soon. Ketos. Low carb. You know, I don't even understand why people would want to give any sort of positive airtime to such a disastrous way to eat. You know, putting people in ketosis, so many crashes happen in ketosis. If you want to know if ketosis works as a cyclist, right, get your power meter and go ride as hard as you can, for as long as you can, you know, until you bonk, until you start getting all shaky. Ideally have a friend with you, so in case you faint, someone can look after you, have someone there with some sugar and stuff to revive you, but just keep riding, or just do laps. Just do a lap, up and down a hill, and, or even just do it on your home, there you go, on your home trainer. You know, on your home trainer, just get the 250 watts and go as long as you can, you know, or whatever your FTP is, and then minus that a bit. Just go as long as you can until you run out of your glycogen reserves in your muscles, until you start getting all shaky, and until you get into ketosis, right? And then do some sprints, and then that's your answer. Does ketosis help my performance? Okay, do that. Take you a couple hours to do that. You know, oh, simple as that. Then you don't have to like read any of the jargon when you watch this video. So it's finished. Do it right until your glycogen reserves and your muscles are deplete, and then start doing sprints. And so look at your power. But you know, so Jeremy, he did some tests where he said, he didn't actually say, I won't ruin it. I've got the whole video for that. So we'll forget Jeremy for a minute there. Let's go to Lance Armstrong, Alberto Contador, who did some famous examples in races. Paris-Nice 2009, where Contador ran out of sugars and bonked, and Lance got his BlackBerry on Twitter and just drilled him. You know, remember that? Remember when Contador was winning Paris-Nice, and then he bonked so hard, he struggled to do 150 watts, and just went backwards through the field because he was in ketosis. Lance Armstrong, stage 11, I think, 2000 Tour de France, going up the mountains with Veronk and Ulrich, etc. And they dropped Lance, and Lance almost lost the tour. He ran out of sugars. Right? Matthew van der Poel, 2019 Worlds, Yorkshire, in the lead break, set to win the World Championships in his first ever time, and gets dropped. Boom! Struggling to do 100 watts in ketosis. So people say, oh, but you got to be fat adapted. You got to do it for 6 weeks. Well, you got to ride around at 100 watts for 6 weeks before you magically can do, you know, an insane FTP. Yeah, right. Show us people who are actually doing that. You get so many people on the internet with these anonymous accounts, and it's like, bro, who are you? You know, show us the proof. All you have to do is just, you know, just test your keto strip at the start of a climb, and then go launch up that climb and show us that you're in ketosis and you did this watts. Like, why hasn't that happened yet? Why hasn't anyone taken me up on that $50,000 challenge I set 10 years ago? Where I said anyone in ketosis who can beat me or one of my select riders or runners in a marathon or a hill climb time trial or whatever, will give you 50,000 bucks. No one's taken me up on that offer. You know? And we'll test you in ketosis. We'll monitor you the 48 hours prior and just feed you coconut oil or whatever you're going to eat, you know, fat-wise, with no carbs, you know, to make sure that your glycogen is, you know, done. That you're in ketosis, that you're shaking, wobbling. Like, you know, this is crazy, but most people out there don't use power meters, so they don't really understand what's going on with watts and muscle glycogen and glucose-derived ATP. Most people don't know what the Krebs cycle is. And you don't even need to know what that is really. Just go and run until ride until your glycogen's out of your legs and see what happens to your performance. Anyway, that's the deal there. So the full video's coming up. I thought I'd give you a little prelude there. I'm already in the GCN comment sections just talking about it. Just go to the GCN video recently, just type in keto versus high carb and read some of the comments, you know? Just read some of the uneducated comments from people who have no videos up, no you know, they're just like random saying, yes, the keto diet is far superior. And it's like, well, bro, show us. Show us. You know? Anyway, that's the deal. And if you, I know I have to keep making these types of videos for the next 10, 20, 30 years. I'm on YouTube. I get it. I've been making them for a decade and it won't ever stop. Some people are, but isn't bacon the ultimate fuel? Okay, okay, Harley, maybe keto's not good for performance, but isn't it good for weight loss? Well, why would you even eat fat if you're trying to burn fat? Okay, let's say you want to burn 1 kilo of fat in a week. Why would you eat 1 kilo of fat that week? It's like, my jacket's dirty with sweat and mud. So I'm going to clean it with sweat and mud, or am I going to clean it with water? If you want to lose weight, do hot. Like, what do I eat? Oh, but you cycle a lot. You cycle too. You're watching a GCN response video. Well, not as much as you. You probably do. How much have I ridden on Strava this year? There's so many cyclists out there who train way more than me, and they're fat. They're overweight, and that's fine. But they just eat so much fat. Okay, and that's fine. If your goal is extra fat, then please eat more fat. I could do a bit more fat in my body, babe, you know. But cycling's about 1 ounce per kilo, so that's the deal there. Crazy.